buzzard. How does all good trips on the road start? 93 dead dinosaurs.
I'm gonna dedicate this song to Blockhead Moto. 93 dead dinosaurs make my bike go.
Why is it every time I try to take these things off, I get why these gloves are so hard to take off? Broke my own rule. Should always take the gas cap off first. I guess there's only 92 dead dinosaurs today. Dang, I can hear that all the way out here. Listen to somebody's phone conversation. "92 dead dinosaurs makes the bike go potato, potato, potato." What's up, everybody? Welcome to MyDunnLife. This is where I take you on my adventures on two wheels or four. Today we're on the Dead Man Dyna and we're just heading south to parts unknown. I'll pretty much just ride until I'm done and start heading home. I haven't really got to ride very much. That's one of the reasons why when you're watching this, you'll know, if you're a regular subscriber to the channel, I kind of missed a week. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that my son, Austin, has graduated from high school. And we couldn't be more proud, me and his mother. And, you know, my son has definitely had some obstacles in his way, but me and his mother have tried everything possible to help him along the way. Try to give him at least a little jump on life, if you will. So one of the reasons why I haven't been riding the Dyna very much is the fact that by having to drive him back and forth to work. And he works at the same place we do, and he obviously, now that he's out of school, he's been picking up more hours, trying to, you know, start the adulthood, just as I did at his age. And he also went to the Career Center, and so he also has a certification in cybersecurity. There were some other, unfortunately with COVID, there were some other things that he didn't get a full certification in, that they normally would try to have done before graduation. But a lot of that stuff, that because of, you know, it's stuff you have to do hands-on, and the online stuff just wasn't that great, you know. And obviously, you know, they were scrambling to put together a learning package for online learning. Now, at the end of the year, obviously, you know, things are starting to lift, and we're starting to. Jesus, what is up with everybody? Being awful slow. It is a Sunday, so I guess, you know, Sunday drivers. But, you know, we're just happy that he managed to plow through the things that happened especially in the last 18 months, and he managed to graduate, because not all of his fellow students managed to do the same. And I also want to give a congratulations to Nash. If you've watched any of my videos, you know Nash has been kind of my ride or die partner as far as, you know, riding the motorcycle. He obviously bought my 2000 Sportster from me, and you know, he is definitely, you know, he's definitely not had the easiest life in the world, and I applaud the fact that he definitely pushed through. I mean, he definitely had a little senioritis there towards the end, and but we're very proud of Nash for again going through the whole senior year and getting it done and graduating. So congratulations, Nash. We at the Dunn family are definitely proud of you. You've been kind of a second son, if you will, and we're definitely looking forward to seeing whatever it is that you do going forward. So, for anybody who's a viewer, did you have a son or daughter or niece or nephew who graduated this year? Did they struggle like a lot of other students? You know, trying to get through the classwork and doing the online thing, and I don't know if those vents are open or not. It doesn't feel like it. But yeah, we're just, like I said, we're just happy they made it. Now they can go on and, you know, pursue the things they want to do. Nash he was also at the Career Center. He took basically diesel mechanics and heavy equipment. So he knows how to work on hydraulics and, you know, the big Caterpillar you know, dozers and things like that. So I don't have any doubt in my mind that he will make a life and a career of himself. He's definitely been my go-to whenever I get stuck on something, you know, trying to take something apart. He's been my person to call whenever I was like, I can't figure this out. This microphone is definitely moving around today. So I apologize if there's an extra microphone noise. Need to find a better way to mount this thing, but just looking forward to the summer. Have to let me know what your all's plans are for this season. I'm really hoping the weather that's showing for next week changes. I really want to go down to Virginia and do the Virginia Moto meetup. Meet up with some of my fellow YouTubers, and I definitely want to do that trip. But right now it is showing pretty much rain. And while I don't, you know, if I have to ride in the rain, I will. But if it's going to be just a flat out, like all rain all the time, I don't know if I want to take that trip. I've always had a bit of a fair weather rider. I will say that, you know, I've been buying parts here and there. In fact, I got new grips to put on this thing that I still haven't done yet. And I got new switch covers. I got another black set, but obviously these ones are all faded. I like to get it all spruced up. I did recently get the horn working. I took the horn apart the other day, and it actually was cracked. So I think probably when this bike went down, it messed it up a bit. So I tested the wiring, and I was showing I was getting power when I was hitting the button. I was like, well, that means I need a new horn. So off to the dealership I went, bought a new extra loud horn, and I actually had to bend the cowbell a little bit to get it to fit. So I think it was definitely had been tweaked, and you know, so I have a couple of projects to do now. One other thing that I recently purchased, so the local kind of used motorcycle shop, Buckeye Motorsports. In fact, it's where we ended up at the end of the Dan Hunter ride this a few weeks ago. I saw they had a couple of backrests, and I really wanted a luggage rack for this bike. It was very handy, obviously traveling last year on the Sporty, and I just felt like it was something I just couldn't live without. So, but I also I wanted to, you know, I do plan on putting the wife on the bike from time to time. So I also wanted a taller backrest. So I bought these two backrests. One of them definitely was marked in an 08 Fat Bob, which is very close to a Dyna. And then the other one was pretty much, I could guarantee it was a Sportster backrest. The tall one was. So I'm an idiot. I'm sitting here looking for a damn indicator and realize it's right behind my damn phone. Anyway, so I bought two backrests because one of them had the short one that was nearly identical to the one I had. That said Fat Bob, had the luggage rack, and then I bought the other one, and I got a pretty good deal. I got them both up for $100. So I got them home, started taking it apart, and then for some reason I was like, man, this luggage rack will not fit the tall bar. And I know the Dyna and the Sporty are very similar, in size, but it was like, something just doesn't make sense. But it's like, well, shit. And I put it back. I put the short bar back together and did all that, and then because it was definitely wider than the one that I had on the bike. Because I pulled it off and tried to put the one with the luggage rack on off the fat bob, and it just barely, like, I had to kind of like push the plates in, almost like it was kind of bent out, and it was a real tight fit. And so it fit nice. I mean, the nice thing was it didn't wiggle like my original one did. So, you know, I was kind of happy, but then I started playing with the original one, or the tall one. And so I got to playing with it, and I put it together, and then I tried to fit it on, and it fits perfect. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, this one doesn't fit, and I know it's wider. Well, I won't say it doesn't fit, but it's real tight. And obviously, because of and I started measuring between the two, and the fat bob one is definitely almost an inch wider than both the regular one that was on it and the tall one that I bought. So that's why the luggage rack definitely will not fit on either one of the bars that I had, which is kind of disappointing on the tall bar. So I'm like, well, hold up, because the fat bob one that I got came with a it had the same side plates, the locking side plates that my original one had. So I'm like, well, what if I just transfer these to the tall bar? You know, I have one tall Sissybar, I have one, you know, one with the luggage rack, the short one. And so that's what I did. I'm actually running the luggage rack short one right now. If the wife later today wants to go on kind of a short ride, I told her, you know, we would, if she wanted to. She said, well, we do it in the afternoon, after you get back from whatever ride I decide to end up going. And I said, that's fine. I'll when we get back, we'll go out for like a half an hour. You know, no big deal. She hasn't been on the bike yet. I'm actually looking. I need to get her on the bike and get a chance to feel what it is really with her on it. And I told her, I said, I'm just, I'm a little nervous. You know, it's a new bike. I really haven't put more than a few hundred miles on this thing, and so that's kind of why I haven't had her on it. But and I don't think she's gonna probably go with me on the long rides, but I think the short stuff and maybe a poker run or something, she'll want to tag along. Unfortunately, she has a problem with getting car sick. So even the last time when she rode the Sporty, she definitely did not. After about a half hour, 45 minutes, she started to feel a little nauseous. And so yeah, it's one of those things. And so she hopefully, like I said, today she'll get to spend a little bit of time on the bike, and we'll see if I need to make any adjustments or whatnot for when she rides. But I am going to switch out and put the tall Sissybar, because one of the reasons why I got obviously a bigger bike, I was really debating about getting another Sporty. Obviously because money-wise, I just didn't think I was going to own a Dyna, and like I said, this just happened to fall in my lap at the right price, and I can tell you these are going for $2,000 or $3,000 more, even in this condition. And so I definitely had the thought of buying another Sporty in the back of my mind. But the thing was, with the Sporty, she was not comfortable. I'm a little bigger guy, she's a little bigger girl, and you know, it just, even with the seat that I had, it just was not comfortable for her at all. So I'm really hoping she feels more comfortable on the Dyna, and maybe she'll be able to, you know, enjoy the ride a little more for once in a while. But let me know in the comments below, do you have your significant other riding with you, or does he or she ride her own bike? My wife has sort of expressed an interest in maybe learning how to ride, but it's a very scary proposition for her. She doesn't even know how to ride a bike, and we have sort of tried before, and she doesn't have very good balance, and honestly she has pretty bad knees. So I definitely told her, I said a Harley would not be, you know, if we was to get her a bike, a Harley would not be an option. I know for a fact it's just too heavy for her. With her knee problems, she would definitely not be able to hold it up very well. You know, but leave me a comment below, and that's where I'm going to end this one today. So everybody have a great day, have a great week. We'll catch you in the next video. Later.